Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
My name is Godfrey.
Godfrey's style is immensely strong and immune to nearly any weapon. It's properly used. It's almost invincible.
I don't do the gossip thing, but I saw it on TMZ. Tyler Perry is
he's in trouble.
I peeped that.
He's in trouble.
You saw the screenshots?
Ooh, no.
It looked very consensual. I'll see the screenshot.
He was screenshotting the white dude from Oval Office, right? They were going back.
It seemed very
Tyler
consensual.
Perry's under a... Was it consensual?
It seemed like two gay men flirting.
Let me see the
Right, let me get the cipher.
We'll get the
we'll get the actual gay man.
Yeah,
Let me see.
He's the expert.
Let Akeem.
Wait, is the guy who's
got our resident?
It's the white dude. I don't watch the Oval Office.
Is he openly
Here, go
gay?
right
The
here.
white dude?
I don't know.
No, but we need.
I mean, look at that picture. Yes, that headshot is openly gay.
Well, first of all,
He is gay.
Now he distracted. Now he must have slided the nigga DM. Not even read the screenshots. I
let's just stop. We have our resident cockspert here to do.
Well, hold on. Which one are you talking about? I'm a cockspert too.
Whoa. Yo, relax, everybody. We got a man from the Nation of Islam here. Y'all talking crazy.
Listen, I live a life of sin, sir.
Wait, what do we see there? I can't see it.
Oh, he found them. These
Mike,
are text messages.
Whose is in the blue and whose is in the...
Tyler's black and the white guy's blue.
In the blue. Okay.
Yeah, so it says, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes.
Wait, that's Tyler Perry, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He says, yes, it's the exact same kind of car, Geo Metro. And then this guy says, giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist. That's so cool where you came from. Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ.
What about the horny part?
I don't even...
No, because look at the screenshots I pulled up for you. It's talking about being horny.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
You want me to read all these? I mean, it's
Harrington done found the wackest part of the conversation.
So he's the black, right?
No, Tyler Perry's in the black and the white guy's in the blue.
And so what I didn't really get anything from that.
No. The screenshot. Damn, I wish I could send it to him.
There's a bunch of screenshots. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince him to have sex, and the other guy's saying, I'm too Christian.
No, they were definitely being flirty.
Come on, son. This is mad flirty right here.
It's flirty as fuck, but Tyler was being the
very
aggressor.
Very forward.
Tyler was definitely the aggressor.
The guy looks like he's like trying to talk away from it.
The guy seems like he's closeted.
TMZ.
With this
TMZ
headshot?
reported.
Baby.
There's a lot of people in see-through closets.
Yeah.
Yo, but so I did a film, a Tyler Perry film in October, but it was just a regular, it's a rom-com with Tika Sumpter. I play her boyfriend.
I think it's a Trump retaliation. I think Trump is behind that. Just
really
Diddy, whoever.
Well, you think Trump's behind Tyler Perry?
Yeah, because I think that him supporting and using his influence to promote black women to vote against him. And
no, I don't think this got nothing to do with Trump.
Really?
I think it's just another successful black man trying to take down. I don't know if
there's
Trump
a lot of
behind it or
dudes
not.
behind Tyler Perry. In general.
You mean literally?
One, Tyler Perry is definitely no shade to Tyler, but he's gay.
And he's definitely a top.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows Tyler Perry is gay. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying this in a disparaging way. Like, I'm not saying it as an insult because I'm gay. So I'm not saying it as an insult. I'm just saying it as a fact. Mm-hmm. He is gay. I don't think he was being aggressive toward. I think he was flirting with this dude. Yeah. I think they were mutually flirting. Yes. And I think the white dude just decided, you know what?
I want to pay.
I want some money out of this.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. I think
agree.
He took the text out of context, and now he's like, okay, Tyler Perry is one of the richest motherfuckers out there. I'm an unknown whatever.
So he's the law. So he's filing the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So he's trying to.
Sexual
Yeah.
assault.
He's gonna be on Vlad next week doing.
But I don't think
interview.
but I don't think it has. I don't think it's like a conspiracy. I just think they were both flirting.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
this dude is like, this dude's trying to get some money?
Payday.
But I don't think Tyler was being aggressive or
What
egregious.
about Cassie? He like a sassy male Cassie to me. So
Who is?
I don't think those things just come out of a vacuum. I'm talking about the Derek Dixon dude. So
Who's that?
That's the
think
guy.
it's-
The Derek
it's something
Dixon's the white guy.
Behind that myself.
Say it again.
I said I think it's something behind that. I don't think he just came out of a vacuum. I think the Derek Dixon dude is like a sassy Cassie, a male Cassie. The way Cassie, they tap Cassie to go at Diddy at a certain time because it don't make no sense for, all of a sudden,
For this to come out
on the Cassie train.
Yeah.
Wait.
I feel like Cassie was actually assaulted.
You don't think Cassie was assaulted?
No, I'm saying as far as why he fall on that
Why
train
now?
as far as money grab or because if he's a male, what I'm saying, he got testosterone and muscles, but he's saying that he feared for his career. That's why he didn't ever say nothing about Tyler Perry or whatever. So it's like TMZ got the whole he's talking about he grabbed him, he slept, he pulled his pants down and grabbed him and all kind of stuff.
It's like
No, I don't. I mean, it's obviously a money grab, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I think they were just flirting. I don't think
But
Tyler
you
was
know about
aggressive.
This whole other thing, Mike?
No, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about
I
that.
gotta go on TMZ because the screenshots I saw looked mutual.
It just
TMZ
looked like
talking about assault. They talking about the A word. It's not just harassment. They talking
Right.
about physically, grabbed him by the throat and he pulled his underwear
No,
down.
I think he's lying. I don't think that's true. I don't
care if they lying, and I'm just saying what is being reported.
Yeah,
So
I don't
TMZ
think
to me
Tyler
is-
would. Tyler's not dumb enough to jeopardize his career like that. I think Tyler was being flirtatious, of course, because he's a gay dude. Gay dudes are just flirtatious.
I
but
think they got just like Cassie. I don't think dude would even jumped off the porch and start accusing him unless he has some receipts, unless he has some video or some audio or some text messages.
That's
I don't
a good
think
point. But
the lawyers would even took that case and try to hit him for $260
Well, here's the
million
thing that it
and
was.
something.
I think he was just trying to get a payday, and so he probably just brought it to Tyler and was just gonna try to get a payday on the low. And Tyler was like, "No, I'm not paying the shit." And then now he brought it to the public, and increased whatever it was so he can get even more money, just in hopes that Tyler would pay him to make it disappear. And I guess Tyler's like, "Nah, I'm not paying it to make it disappear because I didn't do the shit." And then now here we are.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on TMZ now. It ain't nowhere close to disappearing no more.
No,
it's
not at
going
all.
to disappear now.
It was on Hollywood Unlocked.
But I don't think Tyler did that shit.
I had no clue.
I don't know. And then why? It's like you got too much to lose.
It's way too much.
that's what
to
Akeem's
lose.
saying.
It's way too much to lose.
Yeah, you could pay a dude to
I know the
he got
prices
enough-
too. Yeah, it's not that expensive.
I don't think that's the logic that people that's eccentric or billionaires use our type of logic or reasoning. So
That's true.
if that was the case, Diddy wouldn't have done any of the stuff that he allegedly done, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once you get on that level of billionaire
You feel
status, I don't think the
untouchable.
same
Yeah.
brain cells is firing.
Yeah.
What about Mark Lamont Hill? You see what happened to him?
Yeah, you got
Pepper sprayed. This is what,
Oh, I think that was like a year ago, though. That's like a
that's
year
not
old.
new.
No, that's not new.
Oh shit! Damn, they
that's
they
not
were
new.
Well, I
popping.
feel like what are the white billionaires doing? They're not raping nobody? Because why are we only talking about the black ones?
Well, they got
Yeah,
the
say
highest
that.
percentages of rapes.
Yeah,
and
so where
pedophiles.
they cases at?
True.
Man,
Word, I ain't hear nothing. Where they shit at?
distracted by the niggas.
Where they
faces.
screenshots at?
Deleted.
She's like, where they cases at?
They deleted.
Excuse me, racism.
Right.
Where your rape? You got cases.
I agree.
Where your rape case at? Where the hell your rape? You got you got rape cases, but I know you
Where
got a lot
your
more
shit
than
at?
that.
Like, real shit.
Real shit. Where your rape
Billionaires was on
cases?
Signal.
Hold up. You got rape cases.
They
Right.
paid
Everybody got rape.
they get them deleted. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that tackle was a heavy tackle.
That's Tyler Perry. Why
Wait, you talking about? Oh yeah, that's
That's Tyler Perry.
that's Medea.
But the lady was asking her. They went up to the microphone, asking him a question, and then she was talking about some night
Lamont.
that he assaulted her or some shit.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't even know you. What you talking about? She just started spraying him, and then she got mollywopped.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's so. He said that's a year old. Cam said that's a year old.
He talked about it recently on a podcast, and that's what made it recent.
Okay, because I was like, it was popping up. I said, oh, okay.
He got white and black
me
dunks
Google who
on.
Mark
That's why
Lamar
they
is.
tackled him.
Wait, did y'all hear about R. Kelly?
Yeah,
They
he's
said he
dying.
overdosed.
Yeah, he said he's in the hospital.
For what?
They said he overdosed.
Well, he was.
Jesus.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. They
Ooh,
tackled
Yo,
the
that
shit out
tackle
of
is
him.
wild.
Yeah, he had to.
No, of course.
Man,
Wait, this guy?
No,
We follow each other.
Mark Lamont
Lamont.
Hill.
Mark Lamont's a
This one
Brooklyn
right here?
cat.
This nigga?
You know Mark Lamont Hill, right?
Oh shit, me and him
I
follow
don't
each
know him personally,
other.
but I know of him. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Dr. Umar?
As far as what?
Just
Specifically
what he said. I mean, I listen to Dr. Umar. I go, yeah, he's saying the right stuff.
Oh, I don't agree with that
As
nigga
far
at
as
all.
his school, I don't know what's going on with that.
I think he's trash.
But how do you feel?
Yeah. Just generally speaking, he make a lot of great points, but I think he is more of a entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the language like Big Papa or whatever, like that don't go with black. Liberation or defending black people's real problems.
When he says, "I'm the
struggles
King
and stuff
Kong
like
of consciousness,"
I
King-
just,
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah, so
they
that's-
call me the King Kong of consciousness. I am a PhD. Big Daddy, Big Papa doesn't have time. I've got to get my people free. The big chocolate daddy ain't got time. I'm like,
You sound like
what?
Monique.
Say, baby. Hello, baby. I don't have time, baby.
I just can't fuck with someone who says they pro-black and then they hate gay people. Gay black people don't exist.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so I don't fuck with them.
I can't even speak on that. I can't tell you
I
that.
can't. Nah,
I
that's
can't
corny.
speak on it. I hate them niggas too.
Nah, that's corny. If you pro-black and anti-gay, you're not pro-black.
Say that again.
If you pro-black and you anti-gay, you not pro-black.
But I feel like they're just focusing on race and not sexuality. Like those,
Yeah, how
those
did- yeah,
two
how
things
does-
don't
how
have to
does-
get
Wait,
lumped
hold on.
together.
What you say?
What does black have to do with that sexuality?
And that's what I'm
Because they're gay black people. So you say if you
You're
anti-black,
saying black people, it should be the whole community, period. Black
Correct.
Because
If
you're
you're-
treated as black regardless.
exactly.
Yeah.
If you're pro-black,
James Baldwin was gay. Langston Hughes was gay.
exactly.
Rustin was gay, who marched with Dawes. So they were gay.
Yeah.
We were you're judged by your blackness. Doesn't matter your sexual
Right.
preference.
Yeah.
And he said, if you're gay, you're out of the community. That
Exactly.
was-
he
I didn't hear him
that's
say
what
that. I don't know. I don't-
that's what he
Oh,
said.
That's what Umar said.
I never heard him say
He's
that.
I didn't know that.
He's wildly homophobic. Yeah.
I thought he was like,
what is-
don't mess with the snow bunny.
That's the only thing I've ever heard him talk
All I heard is
about.
that
Nah,
you're messing, you're doing the snow bunny hopping. I can't deal with you. You're
He's
snow bunny
extremely
hopping.
homophobic.
Peter Cottontail. I see you chasing the Peter Cottontail. I see you in the snow. I see you dancing in the domino sugar. I can't have it. I can't have it. You're swimming in the milk. It's 2% of whole milk. I don't care if it's skim. I saw you. You can't touch the skin. Dr. Umar of King Kong Consciousness. I've been watching. I watch a lot of his shit because he's on point with it, right? With his historical thing.
Yeah, I mean, he
But
not.
a lot of people can rattle off stuff and not be about that.
But you know, there's a part of the delivery that makes people listen. Makes
He's good
people
at
click.
it. He's great.
No, he's definitely. I mean, he's
So I
good
see
at what he
what you're
does.
saying about it's entertainment.
He
and
got
he's
his
tryna-
views.
But it's people are dying because of this
Yeah,
white
right.
supremacy.
It's not entertainment with us that's out here actually, like you said, burying our loved ones and all of that. That's
Yeah.
not for entertainment purposes.
Right.
So if you're making a name or fame or
Right.
money off of, the hell that we going through,
Yeah.
and we don't see that like Godfrey just said, we don't see what you built or what you actually. Have you united or
Where's the school?
redeemed
Yeah.
anybody? Like
Yeah.
I'm a member of the nation, so I come from all of that trash and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm a product of being redeemed and reformed and cleaned up and a member of a military unit, organization. So, that's something we don't joke about. We don't joke about the suffering. Even with my bro was just saying about the gay thing. We don't bash gays. We don't say we don't agree with homosexuality, but we love our homosexual brothers and sisters, but we don't love that lifestyle,
Right.
Yeah, I think the two things are very separate. Like I don't know.
And
do you
it's-
mean?
there's-
What are you talking
and
about?
the community, LGBT community, is more racist than anybody else.
They racist as fuck.
Oh,
agree.
100%. I stand 10 toes down when I say that. But that doesn't absolve black people of being homophobic. So I stand 10 toes on both. I think the LGBT community is aggressively racist, and they need to address that 100%.
Yeah.
But then in the same token, I think the black community has to address the homophobia, because the leading people who get killed are by like trans women get killed the most, black trans women specifically, and black people get killed for being gay by other black people because they don't fuck with gay shit. So they're killing black. So it's like it's both sides.
Well, would that fall under like black on black crime? If it's
technically, but they're not killing them because they're black. They're killing them because they're gay.
Right.
I would have to see the stats on that, because it's a phobia. Phobia means fear, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
and I thought that phrase is definitely misused.
I think it's misused too. Not fear as in it should be
intolerance.
It's the same. It's similar to racism, but they just turned it into a phobia for whatever wording reason why. But it's not fear as if oh my god, I'm scared that this dude is gay and I'm gay. It's like they hate the person because they're gay. It's similar, but I don't know why they use the word.
Do you think that's natural? Like homosexuality is that natural?
Yes.
Or like
people are born gay.
Natural for humans?
I'm sorry?
It's natural for humans?
Yeah, it's natural. Yeah.
How you gonna reproduce?
I'm sorry?
How are we gonna reproduce?
That's why everyone's not gay.
No, I'm just saying for gays. I'm not talking about everyone. We talking about gays.
Well, you're not gonna reproduce.
So gays just gonna live one lifetime generation? They gonna die out?
No, they gonna keep coming.
No, because you're born gay. The percentage of people, it's not everyone being born gay. It's whatever percent.
How can you be born gay if gay is sex and children don't think about sex? Babies don't think about sex when they're born.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You said you born gay, but
correct.
Babies don't think about sex when they're born.
I'm aware, but eventually,
right?
when the same way. Whenever you figured out you were straight, so whenever you figured out that you were attracted to women, is the same time that I figured out that I'm attracted to men. In the same exact time, you didn't choose to be attracted to women, you just are
naturally, biologically.
I didn't choose to be attracted to men. I just am. It's chemistry.
What I'm saying, do you think chemistry has been altered? Maybe your chemistry could have been altered.
Because I have a brother and we had very similar lives, and he has a wife and 3 kids.
No, this is what I'm saying. Say if there's a such thing as gender bending chemicals and certain prenatal things that might
but gay people have existed since forever. Gay's not new.
But the chemical imbalance could have been since forever too. Is what
I'm guessing. I'm not a chemist, but I'm gay people have been around since
beginning of time.
Since Greek, like gay people have always existed.
Not in Africa, not with us.
Yes, they have.
Where who?
Okay, well,
who?
It was brought over by the.
You are wrong.
It was brought over by the Greeks.
When? Which African country? Don't ever insult me, boy.
It was
don't ever.
By the
No.
Yes, they have. It's been. Gay's been everywhere. Gay's not.
But in Africa, like, is there an African tribe? Like,
I'm sure it was. I'm not a historian, but I'm sure we looked it up.
Tribes that and what do you call it?
Yeah, they had. They're like some of the first trans people were in Africa.
And there's what do they call it?
I don't know.
Androgynous?
Yeah.
Androgynous?
Androgynous. There's androgynous people in African culture that exists. And even if you talk about like. They'll talk about sex being a gender, right? Mm-hmm. So when you say sex is a gender, right, there's a difference between, say, Woody Allen and The Rock. Like that, even if we talk about masculine, heterosexual, there's a spectrum of masculinity. Right. Even so there's some niggas we know that's just hood, and there's dudes who are like soft, and so I don't know enough about it to the scientific.
I think you know enough about the laws of nature that a human,
but even in animals, there are
there's over 50 species of animals that have.
Well, we're not talking about animals. We're talking about humans. We're talking about the top of the line.
But there's still gay people. I don't understand what you're asking.
So, okay, we're talking about, I don't know if you believe in God or a supreme being or whatever, but the human being is superior. There's no life form or being known that's superior to the human being.
We don't know that.
We don't do what animals do.
We don't know that.
We do know that. Show me somebody that's superior to the human being.
Well, they talk about, when you talk about dolphins,
show me.
Okay, and when you talk about dolphins, we talk about some octopus. There's animals who their lifestyle is different. Are we saying that the highest form of life is simply because they have conquered everything else? I mean,
absolutely. But that's a sign of superior intelligence.
But what is okay? So I don't understand.
If that's the case, then we would say that white people are more intelligent because they've conquered.
They have been more intelligent in deception and wickedness and tricks. Yeah, that's why they rule us.
Yeah, but that doesn't make them the highest evolved people because they've done evil things and they've massacred and been savages. If anything, that's the lower self. That ability to conquer and to control people and to rape and to kill and to murder. That's the low.
Yeah. You're going left. You're going to the negative. I'm not talking about wickedly ruled. I'm talking about the laws that govern creation, the laws that keep planets from crashing into each other. You know what I'm saying? That's called rulership.
What does any of this have to do with gay shit?
What I'm saying is, if you're saying
we're talking about the laws of nature as far as the male reproductive organ shoots out semen and sperm. It's not supposed to go in the anus. It's not supposed to go in the mouth. It's not supposed to go. It's supposed to go where it's made to go. Right? It's in a woman's
right.
So what's that have to do with me?
Right.
Right. So he's saying that's what it's.
Well, I mean, it's the same.
He's saying that's what it was designed to.
But it's the same. But in that case, there's a lot of women who can't. Those men who can't have kids because they have low sperm count or whatever, and then those women who can't have babies because they're infertile.
Yeah, but I mean, there's always exceptions to every rule.
So the same way that those percentages of people like that, there's also people who are born gay who don't have sex with the same sex or with opposite sex.
He might be saying there's a distortion.
A question for you.
Okay.
So a woman has an anus, a woman has a mouth, and a woman has the actual, opening that a penis goes into.
Correct. What's that to do with me?
Why not just do that with a woman?
Because I'm not attracted to women.
So it's a choice.
Do you choose who you're attracted to?
Absolutely.
Okay, so right now, if Beyonce walked in here and got completely naked, Dante and Godfrey would have erections. They're not choosing to have an erection.
Well, Erykah Badu,
the chemistry. No, I just love her as a person.
Oh, damn.
The chemistry of they're not choosing to get an erection. They're naturally getting an erection because they're attracted to that person. The same person, Beyonce, walking here and get naked, my dick's not gonna move. Because I'm not attracted. I'm not choosing it.
You never know.
It's just not going to move because I'm not attracted to women.
Akeem would go,
I wouldn't do anything. I'd freak out because it's Beyonce.
I'd be like, believe in yourself.
But my dick's not going to get hard because I'm not sexually attracted to women at all. I'm not choosing that. That's just how I was made.
Yeah, that sounds more like a personal, maybe traumatic.
No, there's nothing trauma. But people always like to equate gayness to trauma. There's no trauma. I don't like women. I'm not attracted to women.
Well, I don't want to get you upset, but I'm just talking laws of nature. You know what I'm saying? Laws of nature.
Well, if we're talking laws of nature, why do men have a prostate that gives them an orgasm?
That's crazy.
If you're not supposed to put anything in your butt, if you're not supposed to have gay sex, why do we have a prostate that elicits orgasms? Big orgasms.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, okay. Well then, I don't know, nigga. You was talking. You was just talking about biology. I thought we was talking biology.
I don't know nothing about that.
So I guess biology only works when it's about women biology, though.
No, I'm just saying. So you don't agree that the anus is a waste and foul? It smells. It's full of bacteria and waste product. You think that the life-giving organ of a human?
I'm not trying to make life, nigga. I'm trying to come. What are we talking about?
Well, you just answered it. I guess,
I'm not trying to make life. I've never wanted to have kids.
So you that's not love either, though. You're not trying to make love. That's just lust.
You can make love with a man. I'm not looking for love, but yeah, people do make love.
That's a choice. All that you just confirming my conclusion. Well, that's
I'm choosing to have sex. I'm not choosing to be gay. I'm choosing to have sex. Why would I choose to be? Why would anyone choose to be gay?
The same gender.
But why would anyone choose to be gay? Why would I be a black man that's already dealing with racism from everybody and decide, you know what, being black is hard. Ooh, let me add another thing. Who would choose that? Nobody.
I mean, that's a that kind of question. Who would choose it? You can answer that for yourself.
No, I asked you that.
For nobody else.
I'm sorry?
I said you have to answer that question for yourself. You can't broad stroke brush that question for anybody else. Everybody.
I didn't choose to be gay the same way I didn't choose to be black. There's no choice.
I definitely disagree with that.
You can disagree. That's fine. You're just wrong.
I mean, that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, your opinion is wrong, and that's cool.
About the laws of nature.
Well, I'm over here real quick, and my Netflix just came out. I don't need y'all niggas getting me canceled.
What happened?
I said I'm over here real quiet, because my Netflix shit just came out. I don't want no cancellations.
It's just such a weird notion that people think that people no one chooses to be gay. The same, as soon as you found out you were straight, whenever age you were when you found out you were attracted to women, is the same age that most gay people found out they were attracted to men.
Well, I will say this, Akeem, right?
So let me ask you this.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me ask you this real quick. So you believe in transitioning, hormone therapy, and all of that?
I believe do whatever you want. I'm not trans. Ask someone who's trans that question. I'm not trans.
Well, I don't know that. I thought it was all together. All the letters.
The letters are separate for a reason. LGB. I'm the G of the situation. I don't speak for I don't speak for trans people. Ask a trans person. I'm not trans. I'm a dude.
So you want to stay a man, but
I'm a man.
Huh?
I'm a man that like. I don't understand. What do you mean? I want to stay a man? Yes, I'm a gay man.
I mean, I understand that, but
then what's the question?
Like I said, you for whatever reason, your personal choice. You saying you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice for who you choose to be intimate with. You don't have that choice?
Yes, I choose who I want to have sex with, but I don't choose that I'm attracted to men. I'm attracted to men. I've never been attracted to women.
Yeah, it's
ever. My dick does not get an erection when I see women. Eva's gorgeous.
Thank you, baby.
If she was naked right now, I'd be like, look at that. And I would never, my dick is not interested in any woman. There's no woman on the planet Earth
look at that
gives me an erection.
Damn, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, and that's not a choice. You don't choose. That's not a choice. That's chemistry. I'm not chemically attracted to any woman because I don't like women in a sexual way. I don't. That's it.
So you don't believe there's a such thing as a chemical imbalance, that you might have a chemical imbalance?
Nigga, I'm not a chemist. I don't know. I just know I'm gay.
Well, I gotta be a nigga.
Oh, you can't be sick. I told you about that word. What'd I tell you? He said, "Why you gotta?"
But I'm just trying to have a real, honest, because I'm not gonna call you out your name, but I'm really curious. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to offend you.
I'm not offended. It's just I'm not attracted to women. I don't know why that's such a hard notion.
Because I want to know why you're not.
Because I'm not the same reason why you're not attracted to men.
That's not the same reason.
Yeah, it is. It's the same reason.
I gave you clear laws of nature of where the reproductive organs go and what they're specifically.
You keep saying that, but there's so many people who can't have kids, so the reproductive.
That don't have nothing to do with having kids. We have to do with just the intimacy of the act of.
Okay, and then when you said that, I said that men have a G spot in their anus from anal sex. They can have orgasm. I brought that up in terms of biology, and then you dismissed it and said I don't know nothing about that. So
no, I don't. I know that's a waste. I know that's a foul waste exit for waste.
Okay, that's okay. Cool.
So you don't think that like feces and all that smells foul and is foul for a reason? Do you like how it smells?
No, but I'm not. I'm fucking due to a clean. Like I don't understand.
So the butt is clean ever?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's new to me. I thought it's always waste product. You know, it's always daily.
Nope.
If you regular, you daily pushing waste out of there that stinks.
Okay, then don't fuck dudes.
I don't. I'm trying to find out why you do.
I know he doesn't plan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hell no.
Because I'm not attracted to women. That's it. I explained that already.
You're attracted to foul smelling anus.
No, I didn't say that either. I'm attracted to men.
The men's foul smelling anus.
I'm not fucking dudes with foul smelling anuses. I don't know why you're infatuated with how I'm having sex.
I'm not. You brought it up, bro. I didn't.
No, you literally. You were the one who brought this whole thing up. I like men. I explained to you numerous times why I'm not attracted to women. That's it. You talking about Tyler Perry, and you said, that
homophobia is somebody, we scared of homosexuals. We're not scared.
I never said you were scared of homosexuals.
All right.
How about those Lakers?
All right. How about them Lakers? Let's. All right. No runs, no hits, no errors as we go into the ninth inning. New York 0, Los Angeles 0.
See,
this is a scoreless game right now.
And this is a sleeper.
This is a sleeper right here. You got to give credit to Akeem Woods holding it down, and then Cam giving him a run for his money.
It's so corny to be so anti-racist and then turn around and be so hateful towards gay people as if they're not gay black people who are constantly fighting on both sides, which constantly fighting for black people to be recognized by white people, and then we have to turn around and fight our own people to be accepted as gay. It's wild. The duality of it is insane, and the fact that people on both sides don't see the duality it's mind blowing. That they can't see the oppression from both sides. It's insane to me. It really is.
Do you think hate is the correct word?
Yeah, I think it's 100% the correct word.
I think
they're killing gay people in Africa for being gay.
Are haters.
So yes, I think it's hate.
I think many homosexual brothers and sisters are haters of heterosexuals. I think is hate coming from that side to the.
Oh, okay. What law have we passed to kill straight people for being
white
straight?
American law. I'm speaking for the black men in the street.
Okay. Well, you said that we hate them? That we hate straight people?
No, you said that we hate gays, right?
Correct. Yes, that is what I said.
So if you throwing out the hate accusation, it can't be thrown back at you?
Oh, it can be, but I have facts with my accusation.
What's the facts?
There's I think 7 countries across the planet.
I'm talking about blacks of America. I'm not talking about nobody else.
Oh, then just pull up hate crime facts. With straight black men killing gay people. I don't know statistics, but it exists.
You should be able to disagree and not kill them.
Well, I'm sure it exists from the other side too, right?
It exists that gay men are
killing straight dudes.
Yeah, pull up that news story, please.
Oh yeah.
Where gay men are killing straight men for being straight, because I don't think that's ever happened. But if you have it,
so there's no serial killers that's gay.
I don't know that are killing straight people just for being straight.
No,
there's gay white serial killers, but I mean,
oh hell yeah.
I mean, if it's a thing, by all means, please educate me. But to my knowledge, there's no straight people being killed because they're straight.
I can look it up.
Well, I don't know no black people that didn't kill no gays.
That don't mean okay.
I'm just saying, I know a lot of people.
Okay, well, does that mean it doesn't happen?
Statistic.
Am I making it up?
That mean that the gays ain't doing the same thing. Don't mean that don't happen either, right?
But I know people who've been killed for being gay.
Well, I don't.
All right. Well, then that's it, I guess.
Well, you're in that community, so you know. So,
but hate's an accurate word, and a lot of the hate is coming from down low dudes. The amount of down low black dudes I see in Atlanta, in Milwaukee, in Baltimore, in Utah, in Austin, all these super religious people who are all I love women, they're the same niggas on the apps in my DMs.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Wow,
so,
that's facts. That's facts.
So
yeah, he even said during the
on blast, shouldn't you put their names out there?
That's not my job.
They're
Why not? You saying it now?
Hey Cam, during the RNC, the Republican National Convention, the
Grindr crashed.
The gay app crashed.
Yeah.
Damn.
In the RNC, yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
RNC,
The servers couldn't keep the amount of gay hookups on
Yeah,
the...
and they were going, we don't want no homosexuals. They better get out of it. And
they're everywhere. It's in Atlanta. It's in Jacksonville. It's any city I go to. I turn on the apps, download dudes, and a lot of them were people of color. A lot of them were people of color.
And they have like families.
And they got wives, kids. They got the whole nine. And they just as hateful as everyone else. They hate gay people. They're anti-gay. They're all type of this. And then they on the app sucking dick in restrooms.
Man.
So
that's graphic. That's pretty descriptive.
It's true. I'm just telling the truth.
That was a good conversation. I like that. Now, if it was like flat earth and round earth and shit, would have been dope just like that. You stood on yours. You stood on yours.
That's it.
You like smelly booty shit. And you don't play that shit. So now that we all have agreed to disagree, all right? But I like that we talk. This is good.
Right.
I like that. We talk. Real. You know what I'm saying?
Two sides should be able to disagree and it don't get violent. It don't get ugly.
It's not good. First, no. But he stands on his. He stands on his.
Yeah, that's it. I like. Yeah, that was a healthy dialogue in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a help. I thought it was healthy, man.
I don't mean.
And he stayed calm and he said, "I didn't want to offend you,
bro. If I offended you,
no, I don't. It wasn't offensive. The only thing I don't like is if you don't like gay people, if you don't want to be around, that's cool. But the problem with us specifically is
the harm.
It's so harmful in our community to be gay. The villainized, the thought of as less than, the thought of as evil, the thought of as demons, which is the whole reason why there's so many people in the closet. Because if they come out, they're going to be demonized, villainized, and destroyed by their own people. So if you don't agree with it, that's fine. If it's against your Bible, if it's against your religion, whatever reason you don't agree, that's fine. But to treat them like less than and to hate them and to kill them
is not okay.
That is why I call us out on it. It's because people are getting killed for being gay. Not in America. If you don't believe it's happening in America, it is. But in other countries, it is legal to kill people for being gay. And because of their law, or because of their garbage-ass religion. That's what I don't fuck with. There's literally, I think, 7 countries where it's legally to imprison and kill gay people. And that's fucked up.
You do realize by saying stuff like their garbage-ass religion, they can clap right back and say your garbage-ass lifestyle.
That's fine, because but they're killing people with their garbage-ass religion. So I'll stand 10 toes down on that.
You can't say that. Like, you act like you keep suggesting like gay people ain't killers.
Yeah, but we're not killing people.
How do you know?
What do you mean?
Do you know gay killers?
No, I'm not saying gay people aren't killers. Gay people, of course, gay people were able to kill. I'm saying
how do you know why they're killing?
I'm sorry?
How do you know why they're killing?
I don't.
Then
but I know for a fact that they're killing people in these countries for being gay because of their religion.
I'm not concerned with these countries. I'm concerned with us. I'm a black man, a descendant of slaves.
I just brought it up on a global level. I just stated my problem with it globally. That's what I'm addressing. So that's why I addressed the other countries. If you don't want to address the other countries and act like it doesn't exist, that's fine. But it still is a problem.
Neither do you, right?
It's still a global problem with the community.
Well, it's not a global problem. I'm not concerned about what white people do and colonizers and other Indians and whatever else that they are. I'm concerned about our life experience as black people, descendants of slaves. I believe in God. I believe that we actually are the chosen people of God because of the suffering that we went through for the last 400 something years. So, I'm focusing on us first, right? Whatever our pros, cons, good, bad, ugly, whatever our issues are, I'm like, trying to have this conversation.
Okay, and one of our issues are being hateful towards gay people just for being gay. That is one of our issues.
Gay black.
And I'm from a blood and Crip. We hate each other for being blood, Crip, GD, BD. Like, we got all kind of issues, right?
Yeah. 100%.
So that's what I'm saying. So each issue don't have to be a broad stroke brush, like painting everything. Like,
but we were specifically talking about gay people. That's why I brought it up.
But all gay people ain't gay for the same reason, right?
I don't know our gay people, but I'm saying it doesn't matter what reason they're gay. Hating them and killing them for being gay is a problem.
But you don't even know why
Full
that,
stop.
like you act like hating them and killing them for being gay is not a specific violation that the gay person might have did against that person that wanted to killing them. Like you're not giving no details. You just broad stroke brushing. They killing gays. They killing gay people.
Let's look
Okay,
it up.
well,
Look up.
look
up. Wait, what should we look up?
Look up
the mass shooting that happened at Post nightclub was on a black night, on a black gay, because they knew it was a gay black dance night. They were all killed at a gay club for being gay. That's
By a black person?
No, he was not black.
No, I think he was.
Even that is anecdotal. Let's let Mike look up the.
We'll pull up the statistics.
That guy wasn't black.
Okay. No, I think he was Muslim. I think. I'm not sure.
But like,
I don't know. I thought he was
country?
Latin. I feel like he was Latin or some shit.
Statistically, look it up. Look at the statistics.
Mike, look up. Is there gay killers?
I guess gay hate crimes or gay hate murders.
Not gay hate. You don't say gay hate crimes because they'll say it'll be a heterosexual killing.
Yeah.
But are
Look
there
up J.
gay
Edgar
people
Hoover.
killing? Huh?
Look up J. Edgar Hoover.
Well, yeah, he was gay.
Yeah,
he was
but
killing
he did,
black people like
he
nobody's
did,
business.
He did that because he's a white dude, though.
Right. Well, yeah.
His.
But so should we go gay black people black people killing gay black people? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Looking for statistics on that one. Black people killing gay black people. Yeah, in the black community. The percentage of that. Because there's
exactly.
plenty of white people.
But yeah, I think this is real good, a real good, healthy dialogue, and it's supposed to get a little touchy or whatever because it's a hot button issue. But I definitely appreciate the dialogue though.
No problem, man. That's why we have to.
What do you got, Mike?
What happened?
So this one is only it's saying that 84.4% of people killed who were transgender were Black, Indigenous, peoples of color.
How many? What's the number?
84.4% of all trans people who are murdered
were
black.
People of color.
So that's not gay. That's trans.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that don't even count for my bro. Then that's the whole thing. He said he not that.
Right.
He's
Now,
not what?
I'm not
Transgender.
trans.
Right.
Now, one point that I will say that I've heard people point out with the transgender killings, is that they're not disclosing. They're taking away people's rights to choose to sleep with them.
Exactly.
Rare.
Exactly.
That's
they're taking away. Say again.
That's honestly.
Wait, let me hear the point. First.
They're taking what?
So they're not disclosing that they weren't born female to people.
See, that's not fair.
So they're taking away people's choice to sleep with them.
Yeah.
It's what's the word?
I ain't gonna front because we know dudes who we fuck with who.
But honestly, that percentage, I agree.
Yeah.
I 1,000% agree that you should tell someone if you're trans.
Yeah,
So
they know.
If they're aware,
If they're aware,
and
it's
then
fair
they
to tell
harm
someone.
this person. That's a completely different.
That's different.
Them, but I'm saying there's dudes who, for all intents and purposes, come off as heterosexual who dabble.
Yeah.
On the other side,
on the
And a lot of times they're ashamed of it.
Yeah,
and that's
agreed.
why they turn around and kill these trans women is because they don't want it to get out
Agreed.
that they
Right, but
slept with
that's
a trans
a different
woman.
group of. That's different from what I was saying.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I think you should
I mean,
disclose if you're trans. I
Yeah,
agree.
You gotta tell people.
You have to tell
One lady
people.
was like, "Why should I go?" You can't do that.
You can't. It's not fair.
But
no.
it's like.
But a lot of times I would say.
And I'm not saying murdering them is the answer. Please let's not take that out of context.
No.
I'm not saying that's the answer. But I'm saying is to avoid. I don't even want to say avoid danger, but I'm just saying that just be honest. Just be honest with people.
But some of these motherfuckers, I think a decent amount of them know, and they want to pretend like they don't know.
Yes, and that is that's a valid point too.
Because those the same downloads
They
you
get
get.
down. They get down.
Yeah.
Get down.
And that's what they like.
Yeah, and they like that.
Yeah.
And that's two consenting adults. There's nothing to be ashamed
But
of.
they're ashamed that they like it because they don't want to be vilified and viewed as gay.
Because society goes,
exactly.
you can't
be this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they choose to live according to what people think, that's a prison that they chose to be in.
100%. But the reason why they're in that prison is because the way we treat
right. But what they gonna do? They don't pay your bills. Your family doesn't pay your bills. They don't put food in your. So what's gonna happen? They don't gonna talk to you?
No, I agree.
You're that much of a pussy that you scared your mom's not gonna talk to you. You're a grown ass man. They can grow some balls and fuck who you wanna fuck with.
I agree.
The
Well,
fuck?
I don't think it's as easier said than done.
There's like you got Stephen A. Smith was talking. Just carrying water for white folks right now, and it's evident that he's black. You got people that do that. So when you talk about somebody trying to, like, just grow some balls to do and fuck who you want to fuck, you got niggas who go on DJ Vlad. Like, after they said they not gonna. Like,
I love white people.
But all I'm saying is there's niggas that stand
white people my favorite.
Niggas that stand 10 toes down. Me and Godfrey talk about this.
Yeah.
There's always been niggas that stand, and there's the majority of niggas don't stand 10 toes down. Motherfuckers lie all the time.
And you weak
Niggas
sauce.
don't keep their
You're
word.
weak
They don't tell the
sauce.
truth. If I say, and Godfrey know, if I got smoke, and I say, yo, on site, it's on site. I'm not yet, like, and I'm an old man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not going, but to think that people are going to be, going to stand 10 toes down on nothing, that's rare that you find, you fuck with motherfuckers. Even having this conversation is Cam standing on this and you standing on yours.
Yeah.
Which was dope.
Yeah. But who else is even, like, we all know
Y'all are both real niggas on two separate ends of the spectrum.
What?
Yeah.
You said what?
We all know 90%, 95%. I have a theory. 95% of the motherfuckers you know don't want the smoke.
Yeah, that's a fact.
5% niggas that want the smoke. 3% of them are sociopaths. Right? That are crazy. And 2% are motherfuckers that stand 10 toes down that'll say, yo, I ain't gonna let you rock like that. 2%.
Right.
90% of the motherfuckers I know don't want no smoke at all.
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's
we
a fact.
know that.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a small percentage of motherfuckers. So when you talk about there's stigma on whatever the fuck you want to do, niggas ain't gonna stand. Niggas don't even stand up for their own people.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Word.
So-
I just couldn't imagine a world where I'm letting motherfuckers who don't put no food on my table, pay my bills, run who I'm fucking bringing to my house, or. You know what I'm saying? Or like I just couldn't live in a prison based off niggas who don't put no money in my pocket.
I know.
It's wild.
But you talked directly about how specifically you had a fucked up relationship with a dude and then you didn't let him up. Like you stood 10. Yo, I'm not fucking with.
I'm a
niggas.
10 toes type of bitch.
But that ain't. Me and Godfrey talk about this all the time.
Real
Most
shit.
motherfuckers ain't that.
Right.
Everybody we know is. I tell Godfrey all the time. If you got a body, I got a rug.
That's
Nigga,
it.
I'm
My cousin was thinking about when he came to me. He told me he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna." He came. My cousin, one of my favorite cousins, he came out the closet to me, and he was afraid to tell like the rest of the family. I'm like, "Nigga, what's gonna happen?" Well, Uncle Tony not gonna talk to you at Thanksgiving. Who fuck Uncle Tony?
It's not easy because you're not going through that.
But just how you rock.
That's how you rock.
And I held like he really like was like, "You right, like nigga, I pay all my bills. I do everything."
He probably was going as a heterosexual this whole time. So to go, hey, got something to tell you guys.
Was your people cool with it?
You know?
I mean, there was people.
That's it.
My thing is, no, there was some people who was like, oh, that's okay. But I said to him, I was like, but does your life change?
Yeah.
You're
And
still
you
paying your
Jamaican
own-
too?
Yeah, you still
There
paying
was
your
that
own-
bomba cloud body boy. You're not taking in a booty
I
pan.
know.
But wait a minute.
But my right, it was all
Get out of my
But
house,
I
me
said
no
to my cousin,
bomba
I'm
cloud, me no brush your mash your face, bro.
What? But I said to him, I was like, what is gonna change in your life? They still not gonna help you with your bills. They still not gonna like. There's literally they don't do nothing.
You out of the
all they
house,
gonna do.
you got
Right, and I can understand why a child would be scared to come out because you live with your parents. But as a grown ass man who's paying
some
his
grown
own,
ass man live with their parents.
all right, well, if you're a grown ass man who's paying your own rent, your own mortgage, you're standing on your own as a grown ass man. I don't understand a world where you let niggas run your shit to that extent.
Well,
I get what you're saying, but there's a lot of bitches.
That's wild, bro. You're not in the closet, nigga. You pussy.
Yeah, they are.
Not closet, nigga. You pussy.
Yeah, and they in the closet.
There you go.
Yeah, but you see, that's Brooklyn, son. Stop playing.
Brooklyn shit. That's like, Brooklyn shit,
if
son.
If you not pussy, be gay, nigga. That's it. That's it. Just come out.
There's a lot of cows out there. They all on the apps.
Cam, have you ever had anybody in a nation that reformed?
Yeah, absolutely.
They were gay and then they changed?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's why, I'm not trying to condemn nothing. We all use good judgment. We do judge, and we got the power and ability and authority to judge, but we don't have the ability or the power or the authority to condemn. Right. So I would never condemn, but I would use the laws of nature. The laws of nature are the laws of creation, are the laws of God, truth, righteousness. That's why I don't get into religion. I get into the laws of nature. Does a penis go there? Does this go there? Like, does a tongue go in another woman? Whatever. Because the man got a tongue too. The woman got an anus. If you into that, so why? There's something else going on. It's
the thing about the human nature argument is. I get what you're saying, and we just respectfully disagree because you keep bringing up human nature, and then as soon as I bring up the prostate, now it's no more any human nature. So,
if you got to go through the foul anus to get to the prostate.
Then why did they put it there? Is my question.
It could be like the apple.
Why is it there? Like, I didn't make the human body. God made the human body. If you're religious, God made the human body. Why did he put it in
That's what I'm saying. So he made foul smells.
No, I know. Listen, okay, we get it. Everything you're saying about the ass is great. My point is the male G spot is there. You keep saying yes, correct. It's there. So why would it be there?
Because
if gay people didn't exist, which they exist since the dawn of time, gay people have always existed.
Mad dookies.
And the G spot is there. That's just what it is. I know we're all making poop jokes and shit like that.
I'm an atheist.
But it's there. I don't believe. I don't. Me neither. But the point is,
you don't believe in God either.
I'm agnostic. None of y'all believe in God? I'm agnostic.
I have God in my name, man.
I'm agnostic. I think organized.
Come on, son.
I think organized religion has done more harm than good.
Yes, but so agnostic believe in God, but not religion.
No, I'm agnostic. I think organized religion has done more harm than good.
But the religions that they have laws that they guide you to, like conduits to.
Right, so that's me. I just talk to God. I don't
I'm
do the
agnostic.
How do you talk to God? Excuse me, God. I got some stuff. Excuse me, God. I ain't even trying to be mean or nothing, but Brooklyn, when are you gonna give us some blessings?
He's like, could you please slow down talking?
He's like this.
I can't hear your
Excuse me, God, but you be blessing all the other boroughs.
God knows my heart.
Yeah, you be blessing all the other boroughs, but don't never come to Brooklyn. You don't never come to Brooklyn. You wrong for that.
Even sound like she talking in tongues.
Me and God be kikiing, honey.
But your God gotta be like this. Yo, chill with that. All right, I'm blessing people. You over here sway me. Yo, causing mad stress right now.
My God wear Timbs.
Your God wear Timbs. Like, yo, you get the new Timbs or what? Son?
Yo, Eva's guy just got out of prison.
Okay.
Yo, you got
from prison because you got.
Yo, how many prayers you got? How many prayers you got? Yo, you greedy. You mad greedy. I'm trying to get you this. I'm trying to tell you God is always on time, but you talk too much, yo. I'm going to Harlem because you be talking. You rooting it from Brooklyn, son.
I'm an atheist because I can't believe that there would be a higher power that would allow black people to be treated in the way that we've been treated. I can't believe that there would be a higher power that wouldn't step in and go, I'm not going to let people be treated like that. And
but we survived.
And Pam, you my man. I respect the minister and
all that,
everything.
no doubt.
But I cannot beyond me to see that when we watch black people who have been burnt and castrated and cut up and cannibalized, and pregnant black women be cut, their bodies cut and babies cut up, that we have a God that's supposed to be all powerful and sat and watched it.
Yeah.
For
and never
centuries.
said,
Shit.
let me step in and go, nah, we not going, I can't.
Well, that concept, I agree with you. We are
no
atheists when it comes to that false idea and concept of some spook mystery God. That God don't exist. The God that exists is in us. The human being is
Fair
God.
enough.
Yeah, there you go. That's
So,
that,
but
that
when you
makes
say
sense.
that, what do you mean in terms of our ability to move and change life? And
Everything that exists, we believe and taught was brought into existence by us.
oh, okay, yeah,
I'm down with that one.
Now, do
Right.
you believe in evolution or no?
Well, evolution is a process of growth. That's a process of the will
natural-
of
a natural-
the
but
human
you-
being.
So first of all, when you know, a lot of times when I talk to people about my atheism or whatever, I hear people call, you believe in Darwin. As soon as I hear them say Darwin, I know that they don't know what they're talking about because Darwin was one of the evolutionary people. There's been there's so much science beyond that you don't even call it Darwinism, you call it evolutionary science. There's a whole science. And when you talk about the anus and you talk about the pituitary gland, or not the pituitary
Prostate.
the prostate gland, if we believe in evolution, then we don't know what was the evolutionary process that put the prostate in the anus. It's an
Right.
evolutionary process.
Right.
The same
Men
way.
still have nipples, right?
Right.
Men still have nipples. So obviously, the male and the female was together at one point. We still carry certain things
Sure.
that they primary
And we are all
function still
females
do,
first.
We
and
start
vice versa.
female. We're
In the
female first.
evolutionary process, everybody that's a man was a female first.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, if we talk about the natural order of it, I mean, I don't know. You know,
So
I mean,
we kinda
there's
trans
people that
in
are
a way.
born with both.
Not me. I've been
We
a
kind of trans. I'm a natural
Not
trans.
I've been a bad bitch since
I changed it
conception.
to a man. I want to thank the Lord for that.
You were old ass trans. You went all the way to the
I'm
end.
glad I went all the way to the other side.
But
evolution is creation. Creation
Sure.
is not abracadabra, boom. It's something that's going to be at its finished big product.
And it's never
the
finished.
definition of creation is growth. Evolution is the process of creation. Things might take trillions of years to be completed,
Well,
but they're being
billions at
created.
least.
Evolution is creation.
Well, we know that because people have an expression of lactose being lactose intolerant. It's an evolutionary process. So how the prostrate got into the anus could be an evolutionary process. There's whales that have hip bones. That because we know that whales evolved from land animals that went back into the sea,
Connected to the
but they have pelvises. So it's like
to the
So I understand that this I didn't pick to be heterosexual. I just don't find men attractive, and it wasn't
It's
something
disgusting.
I didn't choose. I didn't choose. I just look at this nigga like, nah.
Man, get the fuck. Don't ever look this way. Don't ever look.
That's how I feel about women. Like I'll see a woman who's gorgeous. I don't want to do
That's
nothing about it.
nasty as
This nigga right
shit,
here is
son.
disgusting.
Yo, this nasty motherfucker right. That
fuck
shit is
this nigga
nasty
right
as
here.
fuck,
Yeah,
son.
'cause I think women are attractive. I just sexually I nothing.
That's how I feel.
I don't think men are attractive
bitch
either.
is not-
None of that shit, son.
That's fine.
I don't even go that way, son. You got me fucked up. Don't look at me,
So
son.
here's the crazy.
I don't even play games like that, son.
My oldest aunt, right? My oldest aunt was like my dad was born 1920, and his oldest aunt was born like 1898,
Damn.
right? And she used to tell, I had a whole bunch of gay uncles because in the 70s, if you was gay, you would get thrown out into the street. Yeah. And my aunt, she used to work in a.
She took them in, right?
She used to take them in. She used to take them in, and they would stay in my house. Stay in her house, and I had a whole bunch of gay uncles. I was the only 4-year-old with a Paisley ascot. So you know what I'm saying? The smoking
That's
jacket.
crazy,
But what
son.
I'm saying is
Crazy
it just
work.
They would just. But it was like there was a time when you would, if you was you would get thrown out and you could get murdered. I mean, we know that was what happened. I mean, historically that happened. And it could be that there were. I don't know.
It still happens now, just not as much.
I don't know a group of gay dudes who are running around killing straight dudes. Oh, you like pussy, nigga?
Yeah, it's not happening.
Fuck you do. You know,
it's not happening.
That's not. But I mean, there's a.
It's not because we don't hate straight people. Like it's not like we don't. I'm sure there's some gay people.
But there's a lot of like the fashion.
Be mad at straight
that
people.
hate women though.
Jeffrey,
there's a lot of misogyny in the gay community.
Oh, 1,000%.
They hate women. Yeah.
And Jeffrey Dahmer was gay, and he killed a bunch of black dudes.
Because he knew he can get away with it.
And he cannibalized
because they were black.
Yeah, because he was black.
John Wayne Gacy.
Gacy was also a
gay white man who killed a lot of people. So
well,
we not gay
in slavery. The reason why we
white
like
ones.
Say again.
Oh, you're right.
The reason why we light skin is because our four mothers is the only ones that could get pregnant by the slave master, but they was raping and violating
the
boys just as much as they was doing the women. They just couldn't get pregnant. Their trauma, their pregnancy was mental illness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really talk about it a lot, but yeah, I mean, my light skinnedness, and I'll tell you, it's like, but it's the differentness, the otherness that black people have a problem with. I mean, you light skinned, I'm light skinned. I know that when I was running the streets, if somebody was on some I had to handle it immediately because I'm a piss-colored nigga. I'm soft. I'm this with dark-skinned niggas would like go at you. So you had to handle. So if you got a light-skinned nigga that was hanging around, that nigga was the worst.
Yeah,
he was the worst dude because he
had something to prove.
Yeah, because niggas would come at you all the time,
challenging, testing.
Oh, this nigga right here.
Yeah, and then bat.
That's what but that you forged in the fires of that.
Right.
So when a motherfuckers talk crazy, I be like, nigga, what? Where Godfrey be on some, why you jumping out the window? I'm like, that I know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I've seen that. When we looked at, I don't know if you ever saw the shit with Aries on Corey.
Yeah.
As a light-skinned dude, when he called Zoe piss-colored,
he kept calling you
I was like,
piss-colored.
nigga, it's about to be. And he was talking that shit like it wasn't going to happen.
He said, but I'm going to give you that work, though. I'm going to give you that work, though. Watch.
Wait, what happened?
So when Aries
Corey, his old
videos
with the old members of his podcast.
He's like, with your light skin ass, piss colored motherfucker, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And
he got beat up. Yeah,
but nigga, I'm sitting home and I'm triggered. I'm like, this nigga talking crazy. Like,
his color is oldie disrespectful.
YouTube clip.
It's piss color.
That's such a disrespectful adjective.
But that comes from an insecurity too, an insult,
and projecting
and of course
jealousy.
We get it from
but
the light
you trying to other me. You saying
doubt.
more than just.
Yeah, of course.
It's this nigga's soft.
Yeah.
And then he's setting me up so that other niggas could test me. So I got to handle that immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
So when and motherfuckers think I'm crazy. I mean, because as soon as I feel that. I feel like, nigga, I see what you doing.
Right.
Like, and so so what are we doing?
Yeah, right.
We had that clown that came in with crazy legs.
Oh, man.
I was like, hey, how you doing? Good to meet you. He was like, well, I'm crazy legs. I was like,
what?
Was this?
That was weird.
He was like, I said, well, what are you? You're a rapper? I do what I do. And I was like, nigga, you do nothing. Fuck you, right? And I come out and go, Godfrey, this.
I said, what happened? Like,
I was like, this nigga's funny style. I'm telling you. And Godfrey's like, he's like, what? What happened?
I didn't know what happened.
Did he end up doing the episode?
No, Crazy was doing it, but he was just saying.
Oh, it was one of his friends.
He's like, yo, they call me ha ha ha. I was like, huh? I was like,
and I was like, Godfrey, this nigga's funny.
Yeah,
style.
but he was just. I was like, we're at a podcast on the Lower East Side. What are you doing? There's a deli down the street. What are we?
Like nobody.
There's a yoga studio down the street, sir. What are you doing, sir? We are just.
Oh, he said his name was Puerto Rican Rob.
Yeah, he was like this, man.
Puerto Rican Rob.
As if we're supposed to just know.
I was just like, why are you being hard in a place on the Lower East Side?
What's your name? Venezuelan Rob? Right. Nigga, where you from? Nicaraguan? I'm just, nigga, I want you to know.
Yeah.
Like, You can't rock like that.
Not at all.
It was just unnecessary aggression. Like, huh? What?
But God is easy. He's like, yo, why you don't like nobody? I go, that's
No, it's not
I
it.
know
But
what
it's
this.
like,
I know
I
what this.
get. No, you can't.
I know what this.
A lot of
looks
times
like.
he ends up being right though.
And
Half
then
time
he
he's
then he
always
went
right.
at you afterwards.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, yeah, it was weird.
And he was just a guest?
But he wasn't even. It was my man.
Oh, he was a
Crazy
friend.
Legs.
He was a friend of your friend's.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he just
gotcha.
was. Yeah, like what? What's,
Yeah, sometimes people be
like
doing
You
too
wanted
much.
attention, maybe.
I mean,
You know people.
Because Godfrey had said something about Puerto Ricans.
Oh,
what did I say?
This nigga something.
Oh, I know black. I know black.
No, you said
I know black,
something.
Papa. I know black.
And
I
he-
look black, but I know black.
So I know what
I'm Puerto Rico. I know black.
I know how it played
Whoa,
out.
whoa.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I'm so
Shit,
sorry.
she was like that.
I know.
She
how,
said, yes.
I was gonna say Dominicans is like
No,
that too.
we wrapping this up, but you said, yes.
My bad. That was a light. That was a light.
You didn't even say, you were like,
I gave that nigga a light.
Hit a red light.
I gave that
you
nigga
like
a
that.
light.
Whoa, I'm Brooklyn style.
I didn't.
I was gonna say Dominicans the same way, but
No,
it
you
didn't come out.
yawned
It
like-
came in a yawn.
Enough of this crap. Time
We
to
covered a lot
go
of
here.
ground though. We covered a lot of ground.
We're gonna wrap this up right quick. This is a little long-winded now. Another story. Here we
He's
go.
like, nigga, I gotta drive to Brooklyn. What do you?
Hey. And I gotta work in the morning.
But
I'm
yo,
saying.
man, Cam, man, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you,
For
Cam.
coming through. I'm glad you got your podcast set up.
Man, thanks to Dante. I
Yo,
finally
my man.
got
Dante's
to
the
that.
king of the tech stuff, boy.
Yo, hit me with the jack when you get a chance. Your number
Will
is
do.
that the
And-
number
and
that
I
I was
thank
calling?
y'all, man. Of course, Godfrey, man, is all respect, and my fam, my bro, and my sis, man. Much love and respect to
Thank
y'all.
you.
Nice talking
Thank
with
you.
man.
You know, I'm a big fan, and of course, I'm a promote this also, and y'all can also check me out on West Coast Cam on YouTube, my little campaign show,
Okay.
campaign podcast.
Right on.
West Coast Cam on everything. So
Yes, sir.
With
But-
the merch, you got the merch yet?
You got the merch.
I do, but I don't. I had some that I can't really speak on here because it had to do with the pandemic and some little stuff that I don't want to get the channel hit.
Wait,
Yeah.
Cam, before you go, make sure you go watch my Netflix set. Netflix introducing Eva Evans. It's on YouTube. If you could support it and share it, please, sir.
Absolutely will. Netflix, Eva Evans.
Yeah, Netflix introducing
Introducing
Eva Evans. Yes, sir.
Send me,
Got you.
text
Thank
me
you.
your number, Cam, and I'll
Man,
send
my
you. I'll
pleasure.
send
And
you the special.
anything y'all need from me, just hit me. I'm there.
Hell yeah,
Feels
man.
it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate that. That was dope.
That was good.
That was good.
And I'm so proud of you.
Akeem, that was dope.
You held it down.
But it was dope. That was great.
He was respectful. It was cool.
No, it was a
it
great
was very
conversation.
respectful.
Yeah.
He was very respectful. He was really
He was
being
very-
wanted to
And
know.
He didn't get loud. He didn't get ignorant.
But he's coming from the
Because
Nation
it
of Islam. That's how
comes
to
from
train.
a good faith.
Yes.
Like, I want to understand it.
Yeah.
And we should have conversations like that.
Yeah. I
agree.
But I love, that's why I fuck with Akeem. He stands on 10 fucking toes. Like,
do.
you know what I mean? And this is the dude that said he just studied math. Akeem be acting dumb like this. What's that mean? Who's that? And this motherfucker's like, wait, hold on, though. I'm talking about worldwide. Yo, all of a sudden I was like, where's this coming from?
Yeah.
All of this intelligence is just coming up. Good for you. That was great. I love that.
it was good. It
That's
was
how
good.
we do it.
It was good.
That's how we talk. We have to talk hard issues. We're fucked up race. I don't give a fuck. African, Caribbean, we're fucked up. We're fucked up, and we have to. It's like therapy.
Well, we
Black
didn't
folks
fuck ourselves
need-
up though.
No.
Wait, no.
Yeah, we are fucked up, but it's
But no, it's a lot of things. There's a lot of layers
Factors,
to it.
yeah.
But as far as us talking amongst each other and being able to talk like that, but go, and it gets touchy, and then we go, hey man, respect. We have to do that. That's like basketball. We go hard. Hey man, good game.
and afterwards you dap
We
up.
have to be able to do that. We follow each other, boom. But we gotta, because we're black.
And I
folks
loved
in
when
the
he called
end.
Akeem his brother. He called Akeem his brother twice.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
He
very
sees you
beautiful.
in the-
No, he was
And
very.
and I
He
feel
was
like
very
he sees you as a
respectful.
black man. He don't see you as a gay guy.
He's just saying, I
think
just wonder why. But I love what he says. But it stinks back there.
He's like,
Yeah.
Doodle.
Doodle and shit.
Doodle be stank. I'm like, yeah, Doodle
And he
be
was laughing.
Doodle be stank. Doodle
But-
be stank.
And that's the type of dude you want on your side.
Yeah.
If you are on the West Coast,
Yeah.
you like, hey, my man, yo, what's up? I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you want that.
Yeah.
You want that.
Yeah.
I really feel like he saw Akeem as a black man.
Yeah, sure.
No doubt, but he wouldn't be following the philosophies of if he didn't accept him.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have to agree with his lifestyle. I don't agree with his lifestyle, but I don't give a shit what he does.
And my thing is, I don't have a problem with that. It's the hatred, that I don't fuck with.
Physical harm.
Physical harm.
That was my only gripe. If you don't want to agree with gay people, great. Don't have sex with men.
You're absolutely right. And I like fucking a chick in the butt.
Say something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, we fucking girls in the booty though.
Y'all be fucking girls in the booty?
That's the same doodle shoot though. I'm not a really big anal dude. I've never done
anal. That shit scares me.
What?
It scares me.
Pussy, nigga,
It should.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
It should.
There's niggas that eat pussy, and I'm a pussy
I
eater.
do.
Nigga,
I will.
And that should be a
I'm in there like.
That's good.
That is the problem. You should not be barking at nobody.
Right.
I bark to make sure there's no echo. I'm like this. Oh shit!
Yeah, if you hear echo, it's
I
too
don't
deep.
think I have enough for you, lady. I gotta get out of here.
I'm screaming.
This was fun. This was awesome.
I have a great time every time I come in this motherfucker.
But you keep coming back.
I'm gonna keep coming in.
Watch your tongue on it.
Oh, we didn't even ask for the super chats. It's probably too late now.
Man, it's all super chat. You can super chat it real quick. We'll wrap this up. That was awesome.
Yeah,
it was a great.
Let me plug
needs to be talked about. We need that. We need that type of shit, man. For real.
There's probably somebody paid $5 to shit on me.
Oh yeah, probably. Dante ain't shit.
Like, come on, tell him. Read my thing.
Can I
No. What?
I was gonna ask if I can run and go pee while y'all do this.
No.
All right, I'll wait.
Can you hold it for a second?
I'll hold it. Go
ahead.
I know. I've been holding that. You notice I ain't drink the water 'cause I've been holding it. I've been mad thirsty this whole time.
So I mean, there's a lot. There was a ton of super chats this episode. You guys just you were going so much, I haven't a chance to jump in. Roxas sent in $20. Congrats on your comedy special.
Thank you. Oh,
sorry.
No, my bad. It's your shit. My bad. My bad. My shit went straight to bootleg. My bad. You talking about you? My bad. My shit.
I love that shit. Thank you. Thank you, Brooklyn style.
My bad. My bad.
Thank you, Eva Evans. Remember, on YouTube.
He's talking about you. My bad.
That was so funny that you were all about you.
That was great.
That was great. You yawned and then go, thank you. Go ahead. That was great. That was so funny.
All right, Alhamdulillah, Godfrey. I was at the second show in August Distraction. Came all the way from Queens. The show was fire. That was Dimple718 sending $10.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You all were so good. Both audiences, y'all came through, and the standing ovation was not fake.
No, that was well deserved.
It wasn't
claps
fake.
were real. No, because you know some people are like, all right, now stand up.
Yeah.
It was organic as fuck.
Your fan base is strong as fuck. Why would anyone think that's fake?
Oh, but you know, there's
Because sometimes when people
you find out about certain people.
Producers tell them to stand up.
Yeah, there was none of that. They was like,
no, you have a strong fan base.
It was nice, man. It was nice. It was nice to be in a place where there's another level where you're like,
yeah,
you know, that was like, wow.
Yeah,
that was cool, man. You guys came out. Go ahead.
David Harvey sent in $10. Said drove from Chicago to see Godfrey at the Milwaukee Improv earlier this year.
Nice.
It was a masterful performance. Already purchased VIP tickets for Chicago. Can't wait for this classic special.
Wow. Thank you, man. Chicago, that'll be the end of July, beginning of August. Chicago Improv in Schaumburg.
Not in Chicago.
Right. It's out Chicagoland area, but it's the only Chicago. It's called the Chicago Improv because everybody wants to be Chicago, you know, even though they're in the suburbs. Go ahead.
TJ85 sent in $20. Said, congrats, King, on your comedy special. Your 9 p.m. taping was amazing. Very proud of you, and I wish you continued success.
Nice.
Thank you, man. All this good stuff.
A lot of positivity this episode.
Waiting for the negative is coming.
Gets a little negative at this point. Skywater Technology sent in $5. Said, I always felt like Lord Jamar was a little jealous of Godfrey's talent.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think so. I'm the one that wrote his jokes. He got all of that from me.
Wraithx7, not being mean to Dante this week, said Vlad's $10 said Vlad's comments about the minister came from mainstream news media outlets. Those news outlets haven't apologized or retracted their reports about the minister. Should we also boycott them?
Well, they're never going to do that. They've always been.
The point is, they don't make their living off of black culture, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't have a problem. I don't watch the news. Shit.
I don't watch
none of that.
watch that
but
shit
yeah,
anyway.
boycott them too.
Yeah.
But they also don't make the lion's share of their money from black culture.
Yep.
Stacy Glore sent in $5. Hilarious to see identified straight black males put their ignorance of gay and trans matters on display to support their heterosexuality. Mo sent in $10. I'm sure Cam ate groceries. Stop.
I also eat. I just want to go.
Xavier sent in $2. Says Rafael Edward Cruz is Cuban. We don't claim him. And then the Mexican flag.
Nice.
Spirit Who Might said this dude Cam is asking a little too many questions about the human butt. Unplug him sent in $10 said straight men who are not brainwashed have realized they are gaslit by the word homophobia. I understand it, don't fear it, and have a right to say I disagree. I do not hate. That's liberal propaganda.
But I mean, I guess.
Infinite Washington sent in $5 said gays don't create life but influence life is where I think he's coming from, Akeem. Unplug him followed up said phobia is a Greek word, Greek style in full effect. What's Greek for disagree with or repulsed by? And then Nath P sent in $5 says NASA says the Earth flat. NASA RIP 1207. The girl with nice teeth is back. You funny as a plus is cool to have a keep relationship. What is you cool enough to keep a relationship to the girl? That's it.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Hey, where can they find you, Dante, huh?
My podcast is Man School 202. Check that out. Like and subscribe on YouTube and on Instagram. And all my social media is the Dante Nero or a version of that. Please follow, like, and subscribe.
Okay, guys, listen, I have a show June 26th at Sugar Mouse. If you go to Akeem Woods, AKEEM Woods, on Instagram, my website is linked in the bio, akeemwoods.com. Buy tickets. There's only, I think, 15 more tickets left, so let's sell it out. AkeemWoods.com to get tickets. June 26th, 9 p.m. Come to the show. It's in New York. It's my first time doing an hour in New York, so come see.
All right. Where is it at again?
Yeah, it's at Sugar Mouse.
Sugar Mouse?
It's in the East Village.
East Village.
Yeah, June 26th.
June 26th.
I'll be there to support. You already know that.
Sugar Mouse.
Yes.
Go ahead.
My turn? Okay.
Yes.
You can find me on the gram at Eva Evans Comedy, EVANS Comedy, Eva Evans Comedy. And go on YouTube and type in Netflix introducing Eva Evans and watch my 7-minute special or set or whatever you want to call it.
Your
Please,
set.
Yeah, my set. Yes.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Are you with a bunch of comics?
No, it's just me by myself. Well, the tape is just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So please watch and share Netflix introducing Eva Evans. Thank you.
Awesome. Yo, guys. Like I said again, thank the Apollo. Thank all you people for coming for the taping of my hour special. Don't know the release date yet, but you can bet your bottom dollars we gonna put together some dope shit because you was there. And the footage, we got a lot of footage, so it's gonna take some time, but just look forward for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a title for the motherfucker yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And this weekend, starting Thursday through Sunday, I'm at Ontario Improv in California. Ontario Improv in California. Oh, in California. Like, ooh.
Well, it sounded exotic.
Ontario,
girl. Maybe Ontario,
it's either Canada.
Baby.
That's not even.
But
fucking,
that's not even.
It's like this. Ooh.
Next week we'll be at Venice, Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna be at Boise Beach. Ooh. Ontario, California. The Improv. If you guys are in California, June 19th to the 22nd, Louisville Comedy Club in Louisville, Kentucky. That's July 18th to the 20th. Yo, you
We'll be in Rome, New York.
Yeah. Right. Follow me at Godfrey Comic, and my horrible TikTok is back. It's called Godfrey Funny. I have 8,000 followers. I went from almost 800,000. They banned me, and they gave me, and I had to start all over. They never gave me back my old one.
They stay taking your stuff away.
They're always taking my shit. And everybody else will get theirs back after a few months. They just don't give me mine back.
Dang.
Yeah, that shit is done. So I'm back. I have 8,000. But follow me on Godfrey Funny on TikTok, Godfrey Funny on TikTok, Godfrey Comic on IG. The website is godfreylive.com. Leave your email addresses on the email list and all that other good stuff. I think that's it. Yes. Thank you very much, everybody. We done with this, bitch. Yeah! We out.
Now you with the God, I say you with the God free. Now you with the God, I say you with the God free. He ain't playing around with none of these lanes, but I guarantee you'll be entertained and watch him drop some knowledge on your brain.